we have some breaking inputs coming in. The Bihar government has now filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court. The Bihar government has now stated that Rhea wanted to usurp Sushant's wealth. This comes after the complaint and an FIR that has been lodged by the family of Sushant Singh Rajput as well. In fact, Bihar government is all set to file an affidavit before the Supreme Court today in Sushant Singh Rajput case. The Bihar government in its affidavit has told Supreme Court that Rhea Chakrabarti and her family members have painted a false picture of Sushant's mental health after grabbing crores of rupees from his account. Let's go across to my colleague Nalini for more on this. Nalini, please share more details on this latest affidavit that is all set to be filed.
Well, Richard, if you remember, in the last hearing before the Supreme Court had given 3 days' time to all the parties to come and file their submissions before the Supreme Court. That is the reason why this affidavit is being filed by the Bihar government. And what the Bihar government is saying in this affidavit is that Rhea Chakrabarti, in her petition, has painted a false image of Sushant Singh Rajput being in depression. In addition to that, they've also gone ahead and said that Rhea Chakrabarti got into a relationship with Sushant Singh Rajput only with the motive of grabbing his money. And that is why they've named Rhea Chakrabarti as the main accused in the affidavit that they have filed. They've also gone ahead and said that Rhea Chakrabarti and her family members have grabbed crores.
In fact, Nalini, stay with us. We have some more breaking inputs coming in now. The ED has rejected Rhea's plea when it comes to postponement of the summon. It is important to note that ED has summoned Rhea today for interrogation when it comes to the financial aspects of things in the case. Let's go across to my colleague Shravan Sen joining us as well. Shravan, so ED has now rejected Rhea's plea to postpone the summon.
Well, in fact, that's the latest now coming in from the Enforcement Directorate, a final confirmation that the request that was made by Rhea Chakrabarti to postpone her interrogation, that has now been rejected by the Enforcement Directorate, which would essentially mean that in all likelihood the agency would be issuing a second summons. It remains to be seen whether at all the second summons would be responded by Rhea Chakrabarti or not. If that does not happen, then that leaves room for the Enforcement Directorate to approach the court, and that's where in the court the agency would in all likelihood then tell the court that she's not been cooperating with the agency and a non-bailable warrant should be issued. Now, Rhea Chakrabarti becomes extremely important as far as this money laundering case is concerned, since she is one of the prime accused, along with her family members like her father as well as mother and brother, given the fact that there are certain properties that have been in her name as well as in her family member's name, and these properties have basically come under the scanner of the Enforcement Directorate.
All right, Shravan, another question for you. As you stated as to how it is very crucial when it comes to the ED investigation for Rhea to be interrogated, what will be the next step now, even as we are simultaneously seeing as to how Bihar government has also filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court, or all set to file an affidavit in the Supreme Court today when it comes to Rhea wanting to, in a way, wipe off the wealth of Sushant as well?
As far as this entire investigation goes, Rhea Chakrabarti, who is already under the scanner of the Enforcement Directorate, primarily because of the two prime residential properties, and also the fact that if you really look at her net worth as declared in the income tax returns, it only stands to about 14 lakh rupees. For the person with a net worth of only about 14 lakh rupees, how is it possible that two prime residential properties were bought by her very recently? Now, that's one area that the Enforcement Directorate is looking into. The second area is certainly the companies in which Rhea Chakrabarti and her brother were directors. These were companies that were floated by the late actor. What they're also looking at is the allegation that has been leveled by the family members of the late actor, that is of 15 crore money laundering that has actually taken place.
All right. Thank you so much, Shravan, for getting us the latest. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this.